Hello everyone and welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. As you can see, today we will really focus on construction and we will basically finish building the main service buildings of the town, but not the residences. Those will have to wait until the next episode. But yeah, we will make good progress in this one. By the end of the episode, the main infrastructure buildings and roads and all that kind of stuff will be finished. The only thing missing now, well, as I've said, the residences and maybe some of the industries. But yeah, let's make sure that the actual living infrastructure is up and running. One half of this episode will be mostly explanations and fine-tuning of our construction infrastructure. But the second half, well, I think that one will be basically completely a very long time lapse, so let's just be prepared for that. But yeah, I think it will not be a big surprise because, well, we have a lot of construction ahead of us. So anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. Ooh, we have a lot of work ahead of us. You know what? I think I would like to make sure that all the different infrastructure is completely finished before we move on to the making, building the buildings. So, tell you what, I will put every single one of these buildings to be low priority. And once everything is finished, I will one by one I will put them one by one on medium or even high priority, and we will focus them one by one, and hopefully, you know, that will make it a little bit more well managed. So give me a second, please. Okay, I believe all of the buildings are now set to be low priority, except for the more infrastructure-based building, for example, the garbage collection and stuff like that. I will keep this one as medium priority as well. And I definitely left the fire station to be high priority because, yeah, fire safety is kind of a, important part of the game, and I want to make sure that this one is up and running as soon as possible, because I fear that we are not far from the point where we will start suffering from fire. So yeah, even if we have to use foreign workers, I want to make sure that fire safety is up and running. So yeah, let's wait until this one is finished. It is almost complete. And done. Okay, now I will buy fertilizers. Can I check? No, it's fine. So, oh, it says that it has power, right? This one can reach. Oh, okay, this one can reach. So this already has power, which means that it can accept fuel. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Can you please refuel the fire station as well? So that should do it. And unload 90% exactly. And I will buy, let me see. This one is level 10, level 5. I will buy 2 of these guys. Also color variation. Not a lot. Let's buy this one, I guess. So I will buy 2 of them. So theoretically, we should be able to employ 20 people here, right? I think so. Also, can this technical station reach? Yes, it can. And we already told them to use this as their drop-off. Now, basically, I don't know if this will generate waste, because, I don't know, it doesn't really use any resources. We will only have workers, so I don't know if this will generate waste. I guess we will find out. Either way, we will need some bosses. Okay, so this depot is full. Let's just go ahead and build a new one. Road depot free, yes please. You can go right here. And I will buy 4 buses for now. So once again, bosses, and 30 might be a little bit much. 17 and 14. Okay, this one 55, 45. Yeah, I will buy 4 of these guys. Oh, sorry. I accidentally pressed Control 1, not Control numpad 1. There we go. So, let's wait until they arrive and they refuel. And then I will send them on their way. Can you please pick up workers at the customs house? Only workers, that's fine. Although, based on the destination, you will only pick up workers either way. And then drop them off at the fire station. And that should do it. Right, off you go. And we will copy this one over to the other bosses. There, there, and there. That should do it. And just to make sure that we will have a steady supply of workers in the fire station, please have line spacing. So once they compute the length of the line, they should be able to, space themselves out. Let's hope that this is going to be enough to maintain the number of workers that we will need. Okay then, I think we are good. Now, I also realized that, well, this amount of workers will not be enough to, well, have leftover for the actual industries, because this is about enough to staff this town. So yeah, I think we will need a couple of extra worker barracks. So let's go ahead and build some. I think, yeah, this place looks pretty much perfect for it. I think I will include a road. Let me see. It's not exactly perfectly lined up with the grid, but oh well. Let's just go ahead and have a new street right here. Good, and let's fill this place up with some, well, housing. I would like to have a little bit more variety in the housing. We already have these long ones and these shorter versions. Let's see what else we have. So in the large houses, we only have this one. Right. This one would fit, but only one of them, I think. Okay, technically speaking, more than one would fit, but yeah, I would prefer if we had a better spacing. And this will do. And once again, these will be low priority. I want to make sure that all the footpaths and the roads and cables and heating lines are all built out before we move on. And let's just take a look at here. Yeah, lovely. We have enough firefighters now, and they don't appear to be generating any waste, so we don't need to worry about that at least, which is good news. Unless, oh wait, this one should be in range, right? Yes, it is in range, and okay, there's a little bit of waste in here. That can be a problem. Okay, please hurry up with the technical services too. And this one is also high priority now. I want to make sure that we empty out the garbage, which also means that we might need to start importing workers for the incinerator, but let's worry about one thing at a time. Let me see. This one can store 55 tons, and well, we are not generating all that much waste, so I don't think we will need to worry about this one before the town is built, but let's just be ready just in case. So anyways, we did increase the amount of workers we have here, but I don't think that's going to be enough. I think we will need a bit more. Maybe we can include a small neighborhood, yeah, behind the fire station as well. Let's go ahead and do that. I am very tempted to use one of these, well, more established houses, but as I have said, well, we have been using these a lot in our older series, so I don't think I would like to use these too much in this series. Maybe later, but not in this case. 60 workers, 55, 80. You know what? I think we can fit in at least 2 of these guys in here. So that's going to be 1 and mirror. Yeah, sure. That's fine, and we can maybe make this one into a small park. And I think we can have 1 more here, exactly. Okay, it's a little bit cramped with the fire station, but I think I am going to be okay with that. Okay, let's hook them up to the footpath network. Okay, it's not the best, but it will do, I suppose. Let me just hook this one up. Can I? Yeah, there we go. And unfortunately, we cannot have a footpath going through this alley, although maybe it's way too cramped, so it would just be a way through for these 2 footpaths. It's way too close to hook up these connection points, so I don't think I will bother. That will just be a small green space, and I think that's going to be it for now. Maybe have 1 more entrance here. Also, let's hook that one up, and yeah, I think that will do. Let me just add a couple of extra entrances here and there. And yeah, I think I am pretty happy with this one. Let's finalize the footpaths, and once again, these will all be low priority. Good. The footpaths themselves are medium, so they should be built first. Okay, how is the garbage in here? 0.03 tons, so we are nowhere near. Did I buy garbage trucks? Let me see in here. We have a snowplow, and this is, yeah, mixed waste. Okay, so, but wait. This is for the big, yeah, the large containers. They will not be able to pick up garbage from the town because we are using small containers. So yeah, for this one we definitely need to have the local technical services. That's fine, it's set to high priority, so it will be built eventually. But the main focus right now is the road network. And speaking of, the bridge can be medium priority, I think. And oh, we have a small traffic jam. Can you guys please clear it out? There we go. Okay, yeah, I think I will start upgrading the other side of the highway. So let's go ahead and do, yes, this and this. Eventually this middle road will go away, so that's fine. This one as well. Yes, please. Oh wait, it's not hooked together. Oh, okay. Can you guys please treat this one as a single road and upgrade this one? But the highway is low priority because, well, we have this one sorted, so yeah, I will set the actual highway to be low priority. It's not really important. In fact, yeah, in that case the bridge can be low priority as well. We already have a highway, so traffic is sorted. This is just if they have nothing better to do. Okay, ooh, we have a lot of new vehicles coming out. Very happy to see it. So anyways, why did I buy? This is for the stores, right? This one. Okay, first things first. For the store, I think we will have... Yeah, 60% food... No, wait. 70% food, 20% clothes, and 10% electronics. I think that will make sense. Meat, that one is, well, not changeable. That's fine. And yeah. We already have sorted out the prison, and if we do have power now, that means that we can start importing the meat. So yeah, you are going to the prison. Off you go. And I did tell you that, yeah, wait until you are unloaded. So you are for... Oh, no, wait, you are for the... Yeah, the clothing. Well, let's start taking care of this, yeah, this local store, this one. I think I will have 2 food deliveries and 1 for everything else. I think that's going to be okay. How many parking spaces we have? We have 3. Yeah, I will maintain meat and electronics to be unloaded completely. Clothes and food will be on a constant rotation. So yeah, let's do that. But I will not release the clothing and the food deliveries, only the meat and the electronics, because, well, eventually they will stand still, so they will not consume a lot of fuel. So let's take care of those guys first. Refrigeration 2.5, and yeah, let's go with this one. And a... where are you? Covered hole, right? For this one, 1.5, 1.8. Okay, YA12D. And for electronics, I think I will go for white. There, and as I said, I might as well buy 1 for the clothing, which is going to be blue. There, and eventually we will need 2 more, but we don't have the room for those, so I will wait until we have enough room. So, you will be delivering the meat. Pick it up at the border and drop it off at the store and wait until a full unload. Off you go. Then, where are you? You are the electronics. Once again, pick it up at the border, electronics please, and drop it off at the store and wait for a full unload. Off you go. Good, and you are for clothing. Pick it up at the border, clothes, and drop it off at the store. Wait for a full unload, but I will not release you yet because... Oh no, wait, don't wait for a full unload. Almost made a mistake. Don't wait for a full unload, and this is why I will not release you just yet. Once we do have actual consumers, I will do so, but not right now. And another covered hole for the food. Yeah, let's just use this big guy, 5.5 tons. And for this one, I will use the yellow. Yeah, you. 2 more. Once again, wait until they arrive, and once they are parked and refueled, I will release them. Well, okay, I will set up their line, but I will not release them. Good. So you pick up at the border food and drop off at the store food, but don't wait for a full unload, and have the same line set up for you as well. Okay, let me just check on the different lines. Let me see, you know what, might as well name them appropriately, although they are technically speaking temporary lines. So this is meat, prison, Yes, please. And did I tell you? Yes, you are waiting for a full unload. Yeah, let me just go through this list and I will be back with you once I'm finished renaming everything. Okay, I think this will do. Once this one is built, in fact, I think I will set this one to be medium priority. And once this one is built, I will reset the the chemical and crops deliveries for this one. Yeah, until then there is no real point because, well, we cannot designate this one as a drop-off point. So anyways, how are things in the town? Okay, I think we are making good progress. Most of these are just small constructions. Yeah, hopefully we will be able to move on to actual building construction relatively soon. In fact, technically speaking, this is the... Oh, wait. This is the building that is set to high priority, yes. Please let me know once this one is finished. Once this one is finished, we will move on to the next big building. So, yeah, I suppose now we can move on to a new time-lapse. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do just that. Okay, finally, the technical services are finished, so I'll tell you what. Please go as far as you are able and consider the incinerator to be your drop-off point. Good. And I suppose, yeah, let's just focus on cleaning the roads right now because, well, we are in the middle of winter. So I think I will buy, let me say, 10, 12, 18 kph. Yeah, we'll go for this guy and let's go for, I don't know, 4 of them. It might be a little bit much. Let's see how far we can go with 2 of them. Good. Also, did we buy this one in the other one? That's not it. This is it. Here we have this guy. It is, you know what, 12 kph, I think it's acceptable. So yeah, so now with this one is finished, let's focus on, let me see, it doesn't really matter, let's focus on the bus station next. So high priority, and let me know if this one is finished. Also construction finished, yes, let me know, thank you very much. So this will, yeah, it's fine. Oh right, can you guys please keep this one full of fuel as well? Thank you. And next to the snow plows, I will buy, well, right now we don't need a lot. Let me just check this one. Yeah, just 0.16 tons, so it's not a lot, but still might as well go ahead and empty it out. I will buy, I think 2 waste trucks will do for now. I think even a single one will be enough. But anyways, we need a small container one. Well, they are all basically carrying the same amount, right? No, wait, no, they don't. 42 kph, 1.5. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious we will go for this one. This can carry the most and it is the fastest. And oh, this one can have different colors. You can be, I don't know, green, I suppose. So yeah, I think I will buy a single one. We don't need to go overboard right now. So where are you? You should be coming out. There you are. Okay, so it is now on location. It is a small container, so it should be able to pick up stuff from this one. And you are told to, yeah, drop things off at the incinerator. Thankfully, the incinerator has plenty of storage space, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, so basically the main buildings are all finished except for the actual residences. I think I will focus down one of them and I will use that as a, well, they will staff the most of these buildings more or less, and I will also use them as a extra workforce for construction too. So anyways, I think, yeah, I did record longer than usual, but because of all the time lapses, I think the episode still might be a little bit shorter than usual. Maybe, maybe not, who knows. So anyways, I think I will leave this here. In the next episode, we will focus down one of the flats, and I will try to sort out all the deliveries, the vehicles, the services and everything. And hopefully in the next episode, we will have our first residences. So anyways, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.